I know y'all see them Instagram breeders going crazy. You know, they're splashing, they splurging, spending a lot of money. You know, they looking like this dude. You know, there's a lot of breeders making money, but there's a lot that already got money, you know, behind the scenes. You know, they're using dogs to cover it up. You know, so don't get fooled by Instagram, you know. Don't get discouraged when you don't profit from your first few litters, because you really won't. You know, a lot of times you're going to invest a lot before you even see some profit. I know that from experience, you know. Let me know what y'all think about these. Like, I really don't think that's healthy, man. Like, can the dog breathe? Like, and they're making hairless. I need to show y'all. They're making hairless Frenchies now, man. Like, they look like cats. Like, to me, that's not even a Frenchie, man. And they're talking about their fluffy carriers. Like, I feel like they're just making up DNA at this point. You know, I can't find a picture of it right now, but look it up. There's hairless Frenchies now. They look like those hairless cats. It looks crazy. Nah, I really don't like that movement of the big ropes. The big rope Frenchies. Like, the Frenchie already has a smashed muzzle. Like, why would you smash it more just to throw some look that people really don't want that? You know, there's people trying to hype it up. To me, it don't look healthy. You know, there's a lot of health defects to that. I seen some vets talking about it. It's not really, that ain't it. You know, stop trying to create new stuff. Fluffy Frenchies, I like it. There's people making fluffy English bulldogs now. Let me know how y'all think about those. Let me know how y'all feel about them. Will they last? Is it just a fad? I think it's a fad, because, you know, people just want fluffy stuff now. But a fluffy bulldog, you know, so don't get fooled by Instagram, you know. Don't get discouraged when you don't profit from your first few litters, because you really won't. You know, a lot of times you're going to invest a lot before you even see some profit. I know that from experience, investing. You know, me, I've invested a lot, you know. My first big loss was when Chanel's litter died. You know, I lost 9 puppies. That was half the litter was Merles. They were crazy, chocolate Merles. They were insane. Half of that litter passed away. I mean, the whole litter passed away. You know, that was crazy. That was a little traumatic. But, you know, I learned. You know, that never happened again. But what I have had happen again is, you know, I took losses with puppies that are already older. You know, this puppy right here, he was gonna be my first stud before Bentley died. You know, this is my boy Rico. He was gonna be crazy. He was gonna be a crazy stud. He was a fluffy carrier with super clean DNA. You know, I've did my research on Frenchies. You know, I know what I'm investing in. That was a big loss. We spent a little over a little bit over 5 figures on him. I'm not gonna say what price, but we spent a lot of money on him. And he passed away, man. And he passed away pretty quick. You know, that was a big loss. And then I was gonna, you know, she was gonna get me out of that negative zone and throw me in the profit zone, but, you know, there's losses around. You can't spell millionaire without 2 L's, right? You gotta take your losses. You know what I'm saying? But this one really hurt. She passed away. You know, that was crazy. Oh, I miss Lulu. Yeah, man. Her personality's unmatchable. I ain't gonna lie. You know, you know, I love all of my dogs, but she really loved me. You know, she was very special. You could just tell how much she loved me and my family. You know, she was a great dog. Rest in peace, Lulu. Yeah, man. So there's gonna be a lot of losses on the road before you see any big wins in this dog breeding game. But, you know, I'm not really trying to profit, man. You know, profit is great. You know, that's always the plan. But I really do got love and care for these dogs. You know, I see a lot of people breeding their females twice a year for like 5 consecutive years, you know, trying to get every litter that they can out of a female. You know, to me, I wouldn't really do that, me personally. But you know, some people get in this game to just make money. You know, to each their own. But you know, you see a lot of people, you can make a lot of money selling dogs, but you know, that's not my goal, you know. Imagine being able to breed this a couple times a year. You know, there's some people that have litters like this every couple months. You know, it's crazy. It's really crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But that's how they're making a lot of money. You know, they're breeding those females twice a year for 5 years. You know, let's say every litter you have 5 puppies. You know, you're talking minimum on Frenchies. If you go in the quality route, you know, it's gonna be minimum 3,500 and up. You know, puppies are gonna probably, some people don't go under 5 grand, especially nowadays with those fluffies. You really won't see anything under 5 grand. So like, imagine that, man. Like 5 times 3,500, that's easily over $40,000. I mean, over $35,000. 35 times 2. You do the math, man. They're making $250,000 off of one female, and you know, in like 5 years. You know, that's crazy. There's a lot of money out there to be made, but you know, I think there's a right way to do it. I don't think breeding one specific female consecutively for 5 years straight is the right way to do it. Especially if you use and abuse her, keep her in a cage all day, and then just sell her when she's an adult, and you still try to make money off of her when she's an adult. You know, to me, that's not ethically right. I wouldn't do that myself. I will never do that myself. A lot of people always hit me up for adult dogs. If you're trying to jump in this game, I would not go that route. You know, I would not buy an adult dog. A lot of the times when they're selling an adult dog is because they've already got their 3 big litters off of her, 2-3 big litters off of her, and you know, they're done with her. And when I know you want to use her for litters, when you have your litters, you're only gonna have maybe 2 or 3 puppies, because you know, she's already been used so much. Her producing years are over. And sometimes they sell females because they might have UTIs, they might have an infection, you know, stuff like that. Now, when people are selling adult dogs, you know, they're probably selling it for a reason. There's always a reason they put an adult dog on the market. Either the female couldn't breed, or anytime she had puppies, the puppies were dying. She's not a good mother. You know, there's a lot of reasons, and there's a probability that you're gonna take a big loss for you buying that adult female. You know, people don't just sell adult females. You know, that's a producer. Why would you sell that? You know, there got to be a reason behind it. So don't think whenever you see a big deal or a nice deal, don't think you're really getting a deal. You're probably getting the bad end of the stick. But you know, that's what happens when you try to jump in things, you know, head first. You got to take it slowly. Buy you a puppy, a healthy puppy, you know, and you got better chances of producing stuff like that. And plus, when you're patient, man, everything comes naturally. You know, when you rush things, it probably never goes right, man. And fast money don't last, you know.